Hi, I'm Brett. You're watching Power Garage. Today we're back on the eBay EM2. So we got some good stuff for you guys today. I got to throw this cam gear and this cover on. This gear is modified so that it enables you to run a Honda K-Pro on this vehicle with this engine. So it moves the timing marks. So I got to swap this on, and then I got something nice so that you can still see the gear. So we're going to get this started. So just like anything else, you got to start by pulling the valve cover so we can get to this timing gear right here. Yeah, not too much needs to come off. Ooh, messed up. Yeah, people who work on these cars don't always know what they're doing. Yeah, I haven't really dug into this much too much yet. I can already tell this valve cover is screwed. What do you think, Nelson?
I think it'll be good. K-Pro single cam.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be for supporting mods for the future, because I plan on doing lots of stuff with this car, turbocharger and all that. So you need to have a tuning solution so that everything runs properly.
Now, just off the top of your head, are you the only guy that you know of running a single cam with a K-Pro? Because I've never even heard of that.
Well, I've seen, obviously Honda sells it, so, people out there use it. I do know one guy, he has it, and we were talking about some of the stuff that I plan on doing to this motor. He thought it was pretty cool. So, yeah, give me a second. Let me get this off. There we go. Okay. I'll probably just take the air box off. Make my life a little bit easier. Go. Oops. See the nice little electric steering back there? Good little mod. Go. Yeah, so the rocker assembly actually doesn't look too bad. Kind of stinky. I think it's probably because this engine burns oil, but it's okay. It'll get rebuilt eventually. So now that I have this off, here, I need to get this cover off and kind of see where we're at, because I have to line this thing up with top dead center. I don't have to because I'm going to mark the timing belt, but it's always a good idea so you know where the motor is at, so that if something happens, you can line it up easily. Okay. And this thing, then we got these D17s. We got a cam sensor right here. Just gotta unplug this thing. There we go. Camera. Oh, I forgot there's one more. I haven't pulled one of these off in a little while. Almost. Oops. Okay, here we go. That's it. Okay, so we can see this pretty gear. I'm going to swap this out with the clear one. I don't see any seal. So this is going to go bye-bye. Okay, so if you look right here. So what I have to do is I have to turn the motor a little bit, and then we'll be at top dead center. And then I can mark the time belt, and I can pull the gear off. Okay, so let's get this thing at the top. Okay. Yeah. Now, this is the one that goes to top dead center. There we go. Yeah, I had my foot on the breaker bar. So, trick that I like to do, here, let me grab my paint pen, is since I'm going to take this off, I'm going to mark the timing belt. So, that corresponds with the top right here. See? Right there is going to be that line. So, when I pull this gear off, it'll be a little bit easier for me to line it up.
It's basically about knowing where you start.
Yeah.
To know where you're going to end.
Not too hard. Just pull the belt off. Little by little. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, if you look right here, see the timing mark is in a different location. So, that will allow us to run the K-Pro. So, all I'm going to do is just put this little thing back in there. It's a little tight, there we go. Okay. So, what I'm going to do right now, make it a little bit easier, is I'm going to line this thing up. Oop, it's not even close. Okay, there we go. Flashlight. So as you can see, right there, see, it lines up with that line. So now, when I have that lined up, all I gotta do, just gotta lift this gear up on there. Easier said than done. Almost. Yeah, so I was just playing with it a little bit. Had to push up on it with a little pry bar and just kind of wiggle it till it goes on. I used the nut on the end, or the bolt, to put it on there. So yeah, double check. See if this thing is tight. Don't want this stupid thing coming off and destroying everything. Okay, so what do you think, Nelson? Check it out. And if you look right here, see, it's lined up with the top of the cam gear like it was before.
So we know we're at TDC.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're good. Now I just got to put it all back together. Ooh, look at this pretty little cover. Okay, cam sensor's right here. Here's the plug. So, throw this thing on here.
Looks delicious.
Oh yeah, looks very nice. This cover was super cheap too. Got on eBay like it was like $20. Yeah. It's not factory, so it may not fit 100% the same as the factory cover, but close enough. There we go. I felt that. So now that pretty gear is not wasted.
Some single cam bling.
There you go. Yeah, I like that.
Very nice.
Hey, you like it?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think it's a pretty neat option for running the factory setup with the aftermarket cam gear. Definitely a good way to show it off.
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't forget to plug in the cam sensor. It's very important. I mean, that's really the only reason why we're changing this gear is because the pickup on the cam gear is different. So, okay. Ooh, that looks nice, huh?
All buttoned up, nice and pretty.
Yeah, let's throw this valve cover back on. A little nasty, but it's okay. We'll change this stuff later. For the most part, this car was taken care of by the last owner. That's why I picked it up.
Not worried about the show, we're worried about the go.
Yeah. Well, there's always time to mess with stuff later. That looks legit. Awesome. Okay. And then basically just do everything in reverse. And then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so along with doing the gear right now, we have to change the oxygen sensor. See, Honda had like a normal narrow oxygen sensor, and then they had like a narrow wideband, I guess you might want to call it. So, since this car is an 03, the 01 to 03 just had like a traditional oxygen sensor, I'm going to put the narrow wideband so that it works with the K-Pro to its full potential. So, I have to hook up the sensor and then do a little bit of wiring inside, and then we'll be good. So, we have the primary right here. Come check this out, Nelson. So, pretty easy. I mean, you just got to unplug it right here, and then I just have to get under the car and just unscrew this thing. They look different. So, this bad boy in here. Actually gonna grab my 22. I would prefer to tighten out with that because there's plenty of room under here. Okay. Okay. Little rubber bracket stay thing right here. Just plug this thing in, and there we go. Okay. So we're all set under the engine bay. Got the new sensor in. Got the new cam gear. New cover. Let's go to the inside and hook up the K-Pro. Wire up this oxygen sensor, and we'll be good. Pull the glove box down. I have to get access to all this stuff back here. But one thing I have to do is, in order to get this computer out and then replace it with the K-Pro computer, I actually changed the case. This came out of Tim's car because we're gonna upgrade to a new version of his K-Pro. So he donated his K-Pro to this car. The case is actually from a Civic. So, but to get this out, this little plastic piece right here, I have to cut it so that I have more room to get that computer out. So just be careful with the utility knife.
Yeah, I don't want to get too carried away.
No. Dude, I've cut myself pretty bad before. Oh, yeah, just bear with me here. There we go. Doesn't have to be pretty. You just have to take it off. Okay, so now that that's out, I just have to pull this little bracket out. Yeah, I forgot. This computer's actually coming out complete. Yeah, give me a second. Almost.
I see it going.
Yeah, it's moving. Almost got it out. Almost. Okay. And then, if you look right here, let me pop this off. These are the main relays right here. So this powers the computer. One of them, I forget off the top of my head here. Let me see. Where's that? Yeah, green and yellow. So yeah, the blue one is for the fuel pump. The brown one is for the engine computer. So when I do the wiring right now, I have to add a third relay, and the third relay is going to be for the air-fuel ratio sensor, because this car doesn't have that. So I am going to tap into one of these wires for power. So, but let's just keep on going. Got to get the C101 connector off. There we go. Unplug this. Okay. And then the computer. We got the ABE connector right here. No big deal. Got the wiring for the electric power steering that we did last time. Oops. Yeah, I know the extension's a little long. I'm gonna have to, dig into the back of this computer real quick. Yeah, these are the AC filters. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, back here. Okay. Okay. So, a little tricky here, but we'll get it. Okay. So we got that out. Okay, now I made some notes on what I have to do. So let's start with the first two. So we got to get the A connector right here, and then I have to move. What did I put? A10 to A16. Yeah, give me a second. Get this. You have a good view, Nelson?
Getting it. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing you did your homework prior to all this.
Yeah, otherwise, usually what I do is I just kind of get the manual and I just go wire by wire and just kind of figure out. Okay, so A10. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Okay, so A10. Interesting. So, use my pick, get this thing out of there. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. Yeah, this pick that I got, I actually bought this and then I modified it because these ECU Pins can be really, really pain in the ass. Come on. There we go. See? Dow. Okay. So we have A10. Need to move that to A16. Okay, so let's see. I gotta count 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Right next to the red and black. Okay. Yeah, the computers for the most part are wired the same. There's just a couple differences with the different models and stuff like that. Man, I'm gonna move some of this electrical tape. Yeah, we don't need all this crap. Okay, there we go. There, now I have a little bit more room. Okay, so there we go. I felt it engage.
I heard it click.
Yep. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Let's see, two of the wires stay the same. One of them I have to move. And then I'll close this up for now. What I need to do is there's a black and orange wire right here. Okay, it said something about 17. Let me just double check. Huh. Maybe it was on the other side then. Yeah, probably, huh? It's a little bit different, Nelson. Well, this one is like black and yellow. Maybe it just faded. Okay, well, what I need to do is I'm gonna get my power probe out and I'm gonna probe that wire just to double check that that's the one that we need. Okay, so I have to cut into circuit 4. So me and Nelson, we checked real quick, and this in fact is the wire. So I'm gonna have to cut this, and then I have to rewire this to a different location. So yeah, I wrote down what I need to do. This wire, where's it go? Okay, so C101 black orange cut. It needs to go to 86. And also too, there's an extra wire here that I do not need in the middle. So I'm gonna pull this out real quick.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I marked right here 86. All relays, they have numbers on them. So right here, yeah, 86 corresponds with the white wire. So tap into this one. Okay. Need some connectors. Give me a second. Let me get this wired up. Yeah, because one of them has to go to the relay. Okay, another one down. Okay, and then 85 needs to go to E8. So we have E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's empty. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go find a wire. Let's see, 86, 85. So 85 is gonna be the black one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go probe a wire real quick off one of my harnesses, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually found a black wire from another harness. I got lots of harnesses just chilling. I had one that was all cut up, so I used that one. All these ECU pins are the same. So I'm gonna take that E. There we go. Get another butt connector. Then, remember I said, well, it was 85? It's going to go to the black wire too. Okay. So go to the next one. Okay, so 30, I have to tap into white and black. Oh, 30, I need to tap into the main relay for power. I wrote it down, and it said it was white and black on the main relay, because I need power for this circuit. So I'm going to tap into another circuit that's back here. This is how I wired my Civic for years. I've never had an issue. If you load up a circuit a little bit higher than what it's meant for, you might have to up the fuse. Doesn't mean that you're going to burn anything up, but okay. Let's get a little bit of this off here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap this, do one side, a little piece of something in there. There we go. Okay. Tap this bad boy. You know, let me get this side first. Okay. So I said I needed to tap it into 30. Which one is the 30? Okay, it's the bottom one. So the blue one. Okay. So the blue wire is going to be tapped into. Oh yeah, this one feels a little thicker. So I'm going to take this 30. I'm going to steal some power from this circuit right here. Okay, that'll work, no problem. Okay. Okay. Let me cut this off. I think the gauge is going to be a little too. Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a little too thick here. I'm gonna redo this one. Yeah, I forgot we had to tap into one more wire going to the ECU, A22. So I'm going to combine these right here. And then this one I'm going to tap. It's going to go straight to the ECU. Okay. And this one has to go to the air fuel relay. And then let's pop this bad boy back off. Another wire that doesn't exist is going to get added. Well, it exists if this was a newer car or if it was an RSX. But, here we go. See? I counted the wires, A22 right here. But now, I think we're good, Nelson. What do you think?
Looks good.
Okay, so now just got to what is it called? I just got to go get my laptop. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay. Yeah. Now, yeah, like I said, just plug in the computer, go get my laptop, load a calibration, and let's see if this thing will run, dude.
Have some K-Pro.
Yes, sir. Love it. Okay, so I have the K-Pro software brought up. Now I'm going to have to pick a new calibration. And then right here, let's see. D17 0405 EX. Perfect. Yeah, let me see. There we go. Let's just put stock EX. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as far as like, yeah, I'm not really sure about the settings. I'm just going to have to try it out. So let's turn the key on. Computer works. And then just hit upload. Give me a second, Nelson. Here. And once it uploads, then we can try it out.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, it's very nice. And then once we're all done, and I checked all the wires, and see, I want to make sure that the air fuel sensor works.
Right.
And once it does, then we're good. We can just button it up and go do a little street tune real quick, make sure the air fuel's right. But honestly, I'm probably not going to have to tune it at all because, I mean, it's mostly stock right now.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay, here, give me the camera real quick. All right, Nelson. Start this bad boy up.
Here goes nothing.
Ooh, there we go. It works. Let's see if that auction sensor comes up. Oh, there we go. It works. I did my job right. So, what do you think? Alright, so yeah, everything's to be working good. Air fuel ratio sensor works. So the new relay that we put, everything is working. Alright, one more thing that I forgot. The engine seems to be running really good. Because of the harness, I actually had to send one of the wires directly from the auction sensor to the computer. So I tapped into one of the junction connectors. It was the third wire down, the green with the yellow stripe. So I just ran this straight to the computer, and now everything is working 100% perfect because I was having an issue with the sensor ground for a couple different sensors. So, but I'm going to set all the notes in the description. Just wanted to let you guys know. And yeah, we'll be good. So like and subscribe. Check for the next videos. I'll see you guys later.